All right, we are in season 3, and they dropped a lot of really good cards. I don't know how else to put it. The team affinity is absolutely crazy, and we're going to talk about the best way to complete the team affinity programs so you get the out of position collection done, then you get the season collection done, and you get absolutely incredible cards like these. I mean, good hell are these three good. Randy, Gehrig, Ricky, but you got to first get the cards in. Team Affinity is going to be a bunch of that. So leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what cards you guys are really enjoying in the brand new Team Affinity for Season 3. And yeah, let's go ahead and get it going. As you see, we've got a good start. We're 32% of the way, or about 65,000 TA points at each one. And this is the quickest way to get this done for my money. Now, it's changed a lot in order to get Team Affinity done, and as always, there's different ways that you could go about it if you prefer one method or another, but I think this is the easiest, most concise, straightforward, and fastest, so it's great all the way around. We're going to start by playing the moment challenges. Now, I'm going to warn you, there's one in particular which is going to make you really upset. And it happens to be something along the lines of hitting a home run with Randy Johnson at the Metrodome, which, if you don't know, might just be the worst park in the entire MLB The Show to hit at. It's terrible. It probably took me about 30 tries. Probably about 30 F-bombs got thrown at my monitor, but we got it done. And if you get those 5-moment challenges done, boom, that's 15,000 Team Affinity points. And then you want to look at the exchanges, which are back. And honestly, they might be better than ever. They are really good at just dishing out the progress. They have 4 exchanges for each division. 100,000, 75,000, 50,000, and 25,000. And again, if you guys are not using Show Zone for this, you're doing it wrong, because you can simply go in. They update prices every 5 minutes to make it the most concise, and exchange cost at 100,000. This is for the big boy exchange. You can go in and find, let's say you're looking to do the NL East or the AL East. Highlight that, boom. Show me what the exchange value is, how many cards you need of that, and the cheapest possible way to get it done, right? Stubs are a dime a dozen. You want to get it done for cheap, and that's how to do it. If you do those 4 exchanges and the moment challenge, boom, not only do you have your first player, you're going to get that first pack already, which you can choose between some really good ones. Again, we'll make a full video talking about the best that you should pick first. You're going to get a couple more points at 65,000, which when you couple that with the Conquest, which is different this time around, it's one big map, all 30 teams on there, just in different spaces. You're going to get 125,000 times 6, 600,000 plus, is that 750? I don't know, but it's 125,000 for each division. With the 65,000 nets, you just shy 190K just before you complete each Team Affinity program, which Conquest is going to take a little bit. There's 30 games, but you got to remember, you're looking at speed. You're typically playing lower difficulty. You can easily get by scoring 2 runs, bunting out the rest of your plate appearances, and going on your happy little way. So that's 190,000 points right there. And obviously, you're not quite done. There's a little bit more that you have to do, but that's easy. Now, I do think you don't have to, but you probably want to pick pitchers first. It's like Manny Machado instead of Cutter Crawford, or Mo, or Shane McClanahan, or second baseman Roy Halladay. The card options are just really fun. And honestly, I should point out, if you guys are not aware, these are all ingrained in reality, and they tell a little story here too. In high school, Machado was recruited primarily as a shortstop, but he's also very talented on the mound. Pitching from a 3/4 arm slot, he threw a 90-mile-an-hour fastball with movement. So I like that they give that little enrichment, that little story behind it. I think it makes it all that much more cool. So that's great, but you're looking for pitches because you need to get 10,000 more points. And this one right here, PXP and multiplier missions, this mission, Repeatable. Tally 500 PXP, which if you've played this game, you know it's a lot quicker to get PXP with pitchers than it is position players. It's easy to pitch against the CPU. Sometimes you can hit a perfect, and, you know, the center fielder's going to dive into the stand, swat it back, and then their first baseman's going to, like, jump up, catch it through his legs. You know how the CPU defense is. It's insane. Why risk it? Just pick the pitcher because it's going to earn the quickest progress. And if you do that, take a pitcher for each division, that's easily going to get you that 10,000 needed PXP. And that's 200K. It's really quick. It's actually really simple to get this team affinity done, which I love. That it's so straightforward, that it's so concise. There are a couple other ways that you could go about it. If you look down the line, there's these long-term missions. Repeatable with Orioles, tally RBIs, that's 10,000. This is 50 total bases, you get 25,000, and down the line it just gets even more expansive. Those obviously aren't for speed, but if you only wanted to use your favorite team, boom, you can do that. And again, one important thing to note now for Team Affinity is you actually get credit for wild cards. If you didn't know there's a glitch in the game right now, you're supposed to only have, I believe, one wild card slot, but you have 4. I mean, as you see, we already have 3, which I shouldn't have 3, but now watch this. Watch me miraculously have a 4th. That's a glitch, but a good glitch. Honestly, I think they should keep it all year round. Why not let us use the cards that we rightfully earned and spent time on, right? It's a rare occasion where a glitch makes the game better. Who knew that them being bad at their jobs is all the best for us? So you can use those wild cards. You can use any season, core, season 1, season 2, season 3, and get progress for Team Affinity. That's great. Now, Showdown is there as well. If you don't want to do that whole conquest, there are other options for you. The Showdown's good. Now, you've got the Extreme Showdown, which is going to net you 30 vouchers or approximately 105,000 TA points, which, again, it is a bit challenging. You might think it's easy because you're facing a center fielder, but Buxton's got outliers, so does Mason Wynn, and you're playing those on, I believe, Legend difficulty at the very end here. Honestly, I don't think it's too terribly difficult, but I think why not just go the easy route, play the Conquest. There's a bunch of hidden packs in there as well, so you know exactly what you got going on. You got 30 games ahead of you. Just score a couple of runs, bunt through it, boom, you're going to be done. You don't have to mess around, get fancy, go for a bunch of stats, because all you need is the PXP with pitchers, and as long as you pick them, Elly did the Cruz, Austin Riley, Byron Buxton, you're going to be perfect, and you're going to get this done extremely quickly. So there's a lot going on. As always, like with the new seasons, they are a lot overwhelming for people, but hopefully that helps out a little bit and makes it easier to get the cards that you want for the new season. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys are planning to do to go on your path to complete Team Affinity Chapter 1 of Season 3 and get those insane cards. Thank you for watching.